Habits can make or break how much you can get done and your productivity on a day-to-day basis. Today we're going to talk about my habits, what you can do to improve yours, and everything else in between. Let's get into it. I'd like to take a moment to talk about this video's sponsor, and that's of course Lead Heroes, you guys. Lead Heroes has got you covered when it comes to telemarketing leads, whether it be Medicare supplement leads, final expense leads, turning 65 leads. They just got something for everybody. Just because you watch this video, you can either get leads or you can also take advantage of their virtual staffing where you can actually pay by the hour for one of their trained and qualified virtual assistants to work with you on your business. There's so many things that Lead Heroes can do to help you increase and scale your insurance business. Just because you watch this video, they're going to give you 10% off any order you make on their website. Link to the site can be found down in the description, as well as a coupon code, so go ahead and check them out. All right, guys, let's talk about habits. Habits are incredibly important. One of my favorite books that I've ever read is The Compound Effect by Mr. Darren Hardy. He's the founder of Success Magazine, and he's a serial entrepreneur, done all kinds of things in the entrepreneurial space, and that book has really made a big impact on a lot of people, including myself. And one thing that the book kind of centers on, and I don't want to give away the entire premise of the book, but essentially what it's centered on is essentially everything you do on a day-to-day basis is going to compound. We've all heard about compounding interest and things like that, and investments in the stock market, and things along that lines. But the compound effect really does kind of center around the idea that everything that you do on a day-to-day basis is going to compound, and it's going to essentially make a big difference over a long period of time. So an example of this might be, you brush your teeth in the morning, right? You miss one day of brushing your teeth, it's probably not going to give you a cavity if you're good every other day. But if you miss brushing your teeth consistently, maybe you only brush your teeth 2 or 3 days a week in the morning, and the rest of the week you don't brush your teeth. Well, that compounding effort over time is going to result in you possibly having teeth problems or getting cavities. Same thing can be told going to the gym, right? And on the other flip side of things, on a positive note, you actually going to the gym and working out every day consistently is going to, over time, make a huge difference in your health, possibly your weight if you have a specific weight goal, whatever that might be. Whereas on the flip side, not going to the gym each and every day over time is going to make a big difference in terms of your health on the negative side of things. Whereas like if you go every day, you miss one day, it's not going to make a big difference. But compounding over a long period of time is where you see things make a difference. Habits are exactly that. Doing something for a long period of time is going to make a big difference, essentially like a muscle, right? You have to work it out over time. You have to exercise it over time if you want to see it grow, and if you want to see it really develop some true strength in that muscle, right? And that's with anything that you're trying to do, whether it be waking up early in the morning and not sleeping in as much, whether it be going to the gym every single day, right? It's not always going to be easy right off the bat. Eating healthy, none of these things are easy right off the bat. But they get easier the farther you go because you get better at it and it gets more comfortable and you develop a habit. Experts say that it takes about 60 days on average of consistently doing something every single day to form a habit. That means no breaks in between any of those 60 days. 60 days consistently of consistent activity day after day, 7 days a week, is going to help you form a habit, good or bad. So that's why it's so hard to break habits. We as humans, we're creatures of habits. So I'll share with you guys a little bit about my daily routine and kind of my habits. So my daily routine is I'm usually going to wake up about 6 to 6:30 every single day. That is normal for me. And I used to struggle with this, but actually one thing that helped me a lot with getting up at this time, because it's always been my set time about to be around that time period, but I struggled with it for a couple of years there. What actually helped me was having a kid. My daughter, she's almost 3 now. No matter what time we put her to bed, we could put her to bed at 7, we could put her to bed at 8, we could put her to bed at 9. She's always going to wake up about 6 o'clock every single day. So every single day I'm going to be up and out of bed by either 6, 6:30 being the latest. And then I'm going to go to the gym. I live about 10 minutes from my health club. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to spend at least 30 minutes working out and exercising, just getting some kind of workout in. And this is very vital for me. This is very much a non-negotiable thing for me. It's something that I don't negotiate with myself on. And all of us do this from time to time. We play games with ourselves. We talk to ourselves. We tell ourselves in the back of our mind, I promise I will do this tomorrow if you just let me sleep in today. We've all had that conversation with ourselves. Essentially, what I would say is you need to not have these negotiations with yourself. If something's very important to you, like for me, getting to the gym and getting up early and going to the gym every day is vitally important to me. This is something that I do not negotiate with myself on, and I go with, unless I'm sick or something like that. I mean, I don't want to get other people at the gym sick, so I try to be courteous from that perspective. Once I'm done working out, my health club has a spa. It has a steam room, so I will spend at least 20 minutes in the steam room. I found this to be very good for my health. I live in a very dry climate here in Utah, and especially during the winter, it can get very easy, and I'm very susceptible to getting sick pretty easily. So I find doing this every day, this compounding effect of being in the steam room for a few minutes every day in the morning helps me because it's humid, it's moisture, and it's hot moisture, right, that I'm breathing in. And I think it helps me get started with my day. I'll take a shower, I'll get dressed, I'll come back home. I'm probably going to get home by about 7:45 to 8 o'clock, depending. My daughter is up by that point. She's had breakfast. And from there, I get to spend a little bit of time with her. And I get to play with my daughter for a few minutes before she goes to school. She'll usually go to her school somewhere between 8:30 to 8:40. From that time, from 8:30 to 8:40, all the way up until about 9:50, I'm going to make a YouTube video like I am doing right now. So this is how I'm actually pumping out the YouTube videos for you guys each and every day. It's because I've set a disciplined schedule and habits for me to be able to get it in each day. I used to get to the office at 9 o'clock every single day. I've changed my schedule up this year pretty dramatically to where now I'm not going to get to the office till 10 o'clock. Now, a lot of you know that we moved into a new house recently. Our new house is less than 5 minutes away from the office. So once I'm done making that video and I have it scheduled and edited and everything like that, then I can get to the office and I can be there by 10, and it only takes me a few minutes to get there. Then from that point, I'm going to work. I'm going to work till about 6 to 6:30. Then I'm going to come home, spend the rest of the night with my daughter, with my wife, and then I'm going to try to get to bed about maybe 10 o'clock at night. So that's my day-to-day schedule. And all of these things are non-negotiables for me, guys. And this is something that over time, I've been able to essentially get in the habit of doing so. I am somebody that naturally, by nature, I like to stay up. I like to watch TV. I like to watch movies. My wife is the same way. So we're not good for each other in that perspective. And I'm also somebody that likes to sleep in. Once I'm asleep, I don't like to wake up. When I was a kid and when I was in high school, especially during my summer breaks, there would be days where I'd sleep in until 12, 1, 2 p.m., in the middle of the day. So I have to fight that in my natural tendency. I have to essentially push myself to go to bed early and to wake up early, right? It's essentially a habit, but it's also a discipline, right? You have to essentially be disciplined and control your own actions on a day-to-day basis, because I can tell you this, guys, by the time a lot of people have woken up each and every day, I've gotten more done that day than they'll probably get done half of the day or not the entire day. And that's my purpose, right? I want to beat the sun up. I want to beat up the sun, right? I want to get up before the sun gets up. That's a big, big goal for me on a day-to-day basis. I want to be up before the sun's shining through my windows in my house. This is something that's vitally important for you guys, and you just need to understand that habits are very important, and they play a big role as to how successful you're going to be. You look at some of the most successful people in the world, right? Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, right? Warren Buffett, all of these guys, a lot of times they're going to be, you hear stories about some of these guys. They'll wake up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. every single day, and they'll be up and they'll be doing things, and they'll have a routine that they stick to each and every day. Some people have routines in terms of how they dress, right? Steve Jobs wore the same black turtleneck each and every day because he didn't want to have to worry about clothes. That was a routine for him, that and jeans. You look at Mark Zuckerberg, he's known for like that gray t-shirt, right? Because it just removes a task of something that they have to figure out each day. What am I going to wear? There's so many ways that you can essentially put habits into your day-to-day and into your routine that's going to help you. I can tell you this, guys. I've seen people that say, oh, it doesn't matter. If I work up until the late hours of the night, it doesn't matter if I sleep in. Studies show that people that are more successful on average are typically going to be early risers. It just is what it is. There's something about that productivity that you can get done in the morning that really does make a difference. And for me, guys, I study successful people. I don't study moderately successful people. I don't study middle-class people. I study successful people. And I try to form my habits and my regimens based on successful people, and I'd encourage you guys to do the same. Anyway, guys, I'd love to hear a little bit about some of your habits. What are some non-negotiables that you have with yourself on a day-to-day basis? Drop them in the comment section. I'd love to hear about it. If you guys like this video and you enjoy content like this, let me know about it by dropping a like on this video. It helps me know what videos you guys are digging, maybe ones you're not digging so much. So please do me a favor. Let me know how you like this video by dropping a like on the video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you enjoy our content. Make sure to hit the notification bell right next to that subscribe button, so that way you're notified when we upload. We upload at least 5 days a week. And until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you get your habits right. I hope you have good habits in place that's going to help your success. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Here's to your success and your abundance. Thanks, guys.